Hey folks, it's Best in Slot. Welcome back to Beyond Blue. In the last video, we met the glorious sunfish, and there is the glorious sunfish over there doing glorious sunfish things. And today, I believe we're going to go on our first proper nighttime dive. So,
Day 7. About to enter the Twilight Zone. I'm following Andrea's family down to the seamounts, where I hope to observe them hunting. Irina has been testing our samples and is worried about a harmful algal bloom being somewhere nearby, so I am to keep an eye out for that. Check. I'm also keeping an eye out for more turtles. I know they're out there, ready to dive.
turtles? Turtles, a harmful algal bloom? Bloom sounds exciting. It doesn't sound like we're staying in the same area. I thought we were staying in the same areas last time, but at nighttime. But it seems we may be going a little bit deeper here, folks. That's very exciting.
I'm in and okay.
And we're streaming.
Hello everyone, welcome, or welcome back. I'm diving near a seamount region, also known as the Twilight Zone, because it is just beyond reach of the sun. And we'll be taking some questions live, so be nice.
We'll also be testing a playback system to interact with whales.
Split fin flashlight fish. Very cool. What else have we got? We have a John Dory. We have spider crab. Awesome. I love nighttime fish. Well, it's not really nighttime fish, but fish that live beyond the clutches of the evil sun. And it's malevolent. What is that? It's glowing. Can I scan it? What is this? Comb jelly. Hey, buddy. You look fake, don't you? Yes, well done. I love that. The further you get... Also, why can I scan... Oh, I can't scan it. I thought I could scan it because of the white beam. That's just our lighting setup for the live stream, I guess. I love that the further down you get into the ocean, basically the more nonsensical all the animal life becomes. Everything just becomes a little bit more weird. Cannot scan this big boy. Doesn't look like it. Got a hammerhead. So call him Giorgio. Hello, Giorgio. How you doing, buddy? Living large? Living large. Right. Oh, we'll grab this over here as well, and then we'll head and check our sonar thingy. And we'll just scan as we go. Mini spider crabs. Slightly more ominous music, to say the least. There's my little drone. Doing drone things. I guess for the live stream. I would totally watch this live stream, by the way. I would be all over this. I already watched the live stream of the bloody Monterey Bay Aquarium. They have like jelly cam and stuff like that, and it's really cool. And they also have Twitter full of puns, and that's really the main reason I do it. So we have these buoy things everywhere, don't we? Ooh! I just wanna look inside. I just wanna look inside. There's nothing inside, which is very sad. But there could have been something cool. Treasure? A body? You never know, folks. You never know. That's the fun of the sea. The mystery of the ocean. She calls to me. Like a... Oh, right, I'm gonna go check out these guys. They've got glowing tails. What are you? Oh, it's a bloody... Ah! I actually thought it was a ray from below. That's really cool. Look at that thing. I'm assuming, like most deep-sea creatures, that the light implement is... These are awesome, by the way. The Dana octopus squid. I'm assuming the purpose of the light is to attract a food source, because fish are stupid, basically. It's the same thing I do when I'm hunting moths to eat, basically.
Want to hear something cool? So do I. I'm hoping that buoy can send a little message to our humpback friends.
That's right. Andre's going to serenade some humpbacks.
Well, not me, but using a song I generated from other recordings.
Like I said last time, humpbacks do dive pretty deep. Unknown creature, very cool. I think that's our humpies. That is our humpies. That's something very mechanical. Well, I don't like going for the middle one, so we're gonna go over here first, and then we'll wrap around to the humpies. And we're gonna stop calling them humpies. What have we got over here? That was more comb jelly. 43 of these bloody things I've got to scan. Ugh. My life is nothing but comb jelly. Ugh, it's like a Sunday night. Ugh. Pilot fish still down here as well. You stop blinding me, cheeky little blighter. Cheeky little blinder. Eh? Eh? Oh, hello.
Leatherback turtle, Andre. And feasting on some moon jellies.
That is odd. Is that the same one we saw before?
It looks bigger, but let me zoom scan it to be sure.
It's not because I can scan it, and therefore we know it's not. Let me just... Oh my god, there's so many jellyfish! I'm building up the suspense of the turtle-based suspense, which everyone knows is the most effective type of suspense. Is that all the gels? No, one more. How cool is this? Leatherback turtle in a sea of jellyfish. I need to get a good shot for the thumbnail, because this is really cool. So far that hasn't made a difference, but as people suggested, certain animals may be less fearful of certain colours of light and stuff like that, or just like less receptive. He's back! Hello! That's right. They're going to prove to be very distracting for me. It's just life. Certain animals may be less fearful of certain colours of light, basically. I just want a photo mode. Look at him nomming away! Oh, that's really cool. Not for the jellyfish, it's not, but for us it's really cool. Maybe I can get a thumbnail like this. I'll just have to edit out the scan circle somehow. I'm nomming away. Amazing. Crazy how nature do that. Oh, that's really cool. Anyways. Ooh.
We can run the sample in the lab, but I am sure this is a different one.
Do they typically travel together? Wouldn't it be surprising to find two this far off course?
Yes, it would be.
And yet, here they are.
Welcome back, turtles. Enjoy your beautiful moon jellies.
Look at him! He's nomming! That one jellyfish is getting absolutely ragged on. He's having a horrible time. Unless he's into it. Maybe it's a fetish for them, I don't know. I haven't had enough conversations with jellies to say that. I'm not going to kink shame, you know? I'm not here to kink shame. I see a fishy. Looks like a lionfish. It's a John Dory. Every spiky fish looks like a lionfish. It definitely looks like a John Dory. Rocking the mojito. Very stylish, my friend. Very stylish. We'll go over here. Our orange ruffy. They're new species.
Time to see if any humpbacks respond to our song.
Jordan wants to know how you will know.
Great question. If we have recorded him before, we'll see if the influence of our song affected his.
Scientists believe whales from one region can influence the song of whales from another when they mix.
Hey Andre, we've recorded a song from this one before, right?
We have.
How quickly can you compare his two songs?
Well, I need to wait for his song to complete at least one full cycle.
And how long is that?
20 minutes, maybe more.
Wow, that's a long, slow ballad.
Okay, so the idea is humpbacks have certain songs that they sing, and all their group tends to have a similar song. The melody of the song seems to be quite similar, and then there'll be sort of small differences that help them differentiate from each other, right? It's a big old pilot fish right there. And we are taking a humpback song that we have essentially created using other humpback songs and technology, blah blah blah, and we're going to play it to this humpback to see if his song changes in any way in response to our song. And if it does, then that would mean we've successfully recreated... Hello, buddy. It would mean we've successfully recreated an actual humpback song and played it, and it's had an impact, and that's really cool. Boy, yo, 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 yo. Who's this cheeky little fella? It's a comb jelly. Comb jelly. Is it a comb or comb? I'm gonna go with comb. Does it look like a comb? Let's find out. Do you look like a comb? Not really. You look like a cucumber. Or a... To be honest, you kind of look like a sex toy, so we're gonna move on from you, Mr. Comb Jelly. I actually don't know if it's comb or comb. sure somebody will tell me unnecessarily angrily in the comments, though.
Dana, squid. It looks like they're hunting...
Lanternfish.
Well called, Arena. We'll make you a sea witch yet.
I'm sorry, what?
Let's scan a few to pick up their hunting behavior. Here goes.
Oh, the rest of them bloody are. Hello? I should be able to see them. They're bloody lit up. Are they all up here? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh god, there's loads of them. They're again hunting in the fish tornado.
Scott from Denver wants to know if they eat each other.
Some do. I think this one was upset he missed out on his prey.
Good question, Scott from Denver. Is there any more? Where have they all gone? Bloody Nora, these are surprisingly hard to keep track of. I'm a little fish. I'm a little yellow fish in the deep blue sea. Somebody help me. Anyway. Another one? Is it the same one? It's probably the same one, right? Yeah. Mola mola. I got over here. It's a cool jelly. There's so many of them. Oh my god, I've got 38 of the bloody things left to scan. But that's fine. That's an end game kind of thing. No worry about that. These are Ruffies. Yep. Orange Ruffy. Actually used to be my club name, if you're curious. Where are we on the map? Yeah. I'm just going to assume everything's a jelly. More Ruffies, I think. Yep. Alright, let's see what else we can pick up. What's lurking out there in that ocean? What is making that mechanical sound? That's what I'm really curious about. A scan object. Oh. Okay, two sensor alarms very close to each other. What's all this about then? Hey buddy. I like these hammerheads. Down here they're a little bit more chill, just roaming around on their own, you know. Kind of relaxing. Alright, so let's go find out what the happened. Oh, hello.
I've been waiting for this. I've just activated your UV light.
First of all, don't mess with my suit when I'm diving. Secondly, you spoiled my surprise.
Oh, it's a Swell Shark. Well, I would say you do... Oh, I can scan him. Oh, why can I scan him? Zoom scan using white light. Change that to UV and... Okay. This is actually what I meant to do. Hey, buddy. I think you are pretty swell. Huh? 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 Whoa, that's amazing. Oh, I totally... Oh, man, it's so cool. It's so cool.
Swell sharks have developed biofluorescence to communicate with each other. Their eyes have special adaptations for the UV light. Now you can see what a swell shark sees.
That's what I'm talking about.
I wonder if this would... Hello, buddy. Sorry, I see you in there. So many spider crabs as well. I wonder... Oh, they're all over here. I wonder if this would have had any effect on the jellies. Bioluminescent light. The fluorescent light. What do you want to call it? Let's grab my sun boys while we're in the area. My gels. So many gels. Alright, so we're scanning another one? I think so. Another Swell Shark. Yeah, there's one. Oh, there's loads of them. Oh, this is really cool. Look at all them all lighting up. I love that. Oh, the way the light catches. Yes! Awesome. Awesome. I'm a little green fish. Annoyingly, I think I'm missing one. Oh, that's a spider crab, not a shark. There's two more out there somewhere, lurking. Oh no, there's one more out there. There's one more out there. If I was a Swell Shark, where would I be? I mean, I'm already a pretty Swell Shark, so... The cheeky little players. They're going to give me one down. Anyways, that is very cool. Okay, and then we change over again. Didn't know you could do this mid-thing, but...
Next, you can try the black light I installed in your sub.
You did not. You did install it in your dorm room back in the day. Your wife showed me pictures.
Well, uni was a good time.
Yeah, so don't install a blacklight. That's like the worst idea in the world. Why would you install a blacklight in your university bedroom? That sounds like a terrible, terrible idea to me. Well, whatever. That is very cool. I don't know why I can still scan them, but I guess just for my own entertainment purposes. Really big fan of that. Right, okay, where are we off to next? I know that I missed out on like one swell shark. I wonder if what's this over here? There's something. Right. Ah, no, it's a crab. Maybe it must have been back with the other one, I guess. Danger, danger, danger. We're not doing that one. It makes me scared. Anywho. Oh, right. Oh! I was going to swim away. Little cave system. Okay, right, let's go.
What am I looking for here?
Slow swimming.
Oh, one of our sperm whale tags must have fallen off.
Andre, you really need better glue for these.
I don't use glue.
Hello?
I've tracked down the tag. It's in a cave. I wonder how it got in here.
That right there is very clearly an octopus. Right? That looks like the head of an octopus to me. That is definitely an octopus. It's going to be like the last one. They're just always lurking in the ground.
Oh! What the?
Mirai!
An octopus.
Are you okay?
Other than getting inked in front of a live global audience?
You know, you might want to get that off you. It will probably attract predators.
Oh, wonderful.
It's a nice level, this one. How you doing, boys? There's a thing I want to read out. I don't know if I'll do it this video, but maybe next. Basically, it's on Copypasta on Reddit, and someone just went on this massive rant about sunfish and how they're the most useless creature on the entire planet. It is genuinely pretty funny. And they are clearly very useless, but that doesn't mean they're not cool. You can be things can be two things. Flashlight. Oh my god, the gels. The gels. And the crabos. I like it when they're in a little group like this. I say a little group. A massive group. Right, boys. I've always liked spider crabs. I really like sea life that has this alien-like quality. I think it inspires people. I don't know. Like, we have a habit of, like, even within our own countries, kind of looking to other countries for the majesty of nature and all this kind of jazz. And you kind of get used to your own stuff. Does that make sense? It's kind of like, you know, when you go to another country and you do all the tourist stuff, and yet you've never done the tourist stuff in your own country. It's that kind of thing. You know, people have a habit of undervaluing or not appreciating what they have on their own doorstep. And I say that even as someone who lives in England, where in terms of variety of animal life, blah, 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 we are pretty low in the chain, you know, compared to, obviously, a lot of countries out there.
Okay, last boy of the dive. How are you feeling?
Chances of suit holding out until the end of the dive? Good. Hope of seeing if our humpback song had any effect? Well,
You know this, but for the viewers, science is not magic. It takes patience.
I'd like to believe in a little magic.
Who does she sound like? She really reminds me of someone. Anywho, oh. Unknown sensor. Oh, that's our humpies, I think. Yep. Oh, that's our sperms. It's confusing a couple of sentences for me right there. Is it our humpies or our sperms? Who knows? It's funny, I'm quite excited to not find every species. I think that's going to be really cool.
Sperm whale. I think it's... Yes, it's hunting! First time we'll be able to document it with Andre's technology.
Wait, is it actually going to hunt? I kind of want to see it hunt. That would be really cool. Obviously, it's down here to probably get... Yeah, the squid are up there. The squid look huge, by the way. You get up close to them, they don't look that big, but from a distance, they look massive. Are you here to hunt squid, or what are you up to? Look, it's our little live play camera kind of thing, live stream camera. This is really cool. Oh, we're going up. Alright, tell you what, while you're doing this, I'm gonna get my scan on. Oh. Oh. I was excited about that. That looks promising.
Come on, come on. And then the buzz. I got it.
Raj from Mumbai wants to know, what's the buzz?
I think he was making a joke.
Got it. But what is the buzz? How is it used?
We're not entirely sure, but definitely associated with being close to prey.
This is just the warm-up. The real fun will come in the deep.
The deep. Wait, what are you? I kind of brush over you. Silver Chimera. Silver Chimera. Very cool. How deep are we gonna go? I really wanted to just go further down than any human realistically could, is basically always the goal. Maybe one thing they could have done to mix it up, maybe just let you drive the actual sub at some point. That'd be pretty cool. You know, like on the super deep dives. I'm not that worried about realism though. It's funny because it's a game that is cool because it's realistic, right? You know, the depictions of the animals in the ocean is great, but then you have to kind of ignore some things because that's what enables it to showcase them in such a nice way. And whilst it'd be cool to drive around the sub for like mixing it up, removing yourself from nature in that way, you know, like putting that barrier between you, I think would make it a little less special, you know? But who knows? Zoom scan for tag and biosample. Wait, ah! Little baby turds!
Andre. Well, there's no way these little ones are thousands of miles off course. Right, Andre?
Give him a minute.
Right. Let's scan a few of these to get their gender.
Little baby turds! Oh, they're adorable! Okay, let's scan, because that's going to let us get really up close, which is what I'm looking for.
There's a tiny tag here. Andre?
He's so cute! Please let me just remove the bloody scan stuff. That would make me so happy. Oh, absolutely adorable. Turtle dude! I suppose that would be the adult turtle. Whatever, committed now. Oh god, that was terrifying! I looked like some terrifying sea monster. Ah, I just want to hang out with them all day. I don't want to scan them. I guess.
Chen from Shanghai wants to know why you care about their gender.
Well, their sex is determined by the temperature of their nests. Warming beaches wiped out the turtles in this region.
Believe in a little magic now, Andre?
I may just start, but let me check on that tag first.
How do you check their gender? Just lift up the skirts and... Yeah, I'm just going to make a Jurassic Park reference, but... That's super cool. I'm glad that they're thriving. Nope, not done. Okay, cool. Oh, we're going deep for this one as well. Into the darkness. Something dark side. This might be the end now. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Glad we didn't miss this.
Beautiful.
Yeah, they must have been hunting down past the rift.
I think we found our spot for our first deep dive.
Mirai, check out that one closest to you. What's that on its skin?
Not sure I can catch them. They're headed to the surface. Might just be a scrape from a ship strike.
Yeah, let's hope that's all it is.
They're actually super weird.
Let's end it here.
They're like fingers extending up from the bottom of the ocean. It's really cool. I have to mute the game.
I know it seems like Andre worries about everything.
Oh.
But I really understand where that comes from. Everyone's seen the pictures, but I can tell you it was really tough to be doing hands-on work when we were losing entire species. For me, it was the whales. But for Andre, it was the turtles. I stayed to help him. Several of the other scientists did as well. By then, only Andre's protected nests were the ones producing turtles in the region. We all figured that the population was going to collapse, and eventually it did. But seeing this large man spend day after day carrying tiny turtles from the nest to the water, it inspired us to stay. I mean, coming back now, it feels like another world. Andre is not an angry man, Irina. He's just a man who gets angry when he sees people say it's too hard, or that they don't care at all. Yeah.
Ah, no, the music. Game, stop it. Why do you hate me so much? I would love to have the music playing in the background, I really would, but I would also like to make a living, so can't have it both ways. Baby leatherback turtles. Yeah, I wonder what that's from. It doesn't look like a boat to me. It's too... Well, why would... It's separated into lines. Now, what on a boat would be causing that? It's more like a deep sea trawler, kind of like a scraping device, or maybe maybe it's just from a fight with a... It doesn't look like a fight, does it? Really, it's too uniform in size and shape. It's definitely mechanical, or I would think it's mechanical.
Hi, Mirai. Sorry to miss the post-diet brief. I've been listening to our humpback recordings for hours and got myself in a kind of funk. Actually, I started listening to the humpbacks and then switched to Miles Davis. Anyway, I don't see any clear sign that our playback influenced any of the other whales yet, but I just know we're on the right track. I'm sorry to be in such a mood. Don't know what to make of those turtles or what's going on with our sperm whale family. Right. Catch you in a bit.
We'll figure it out, Andre. Don't you worry, buddy. Next dive. Collect a microbial near a large brine pool for clues on blah blah blah. Search for giant squid using a light-based lure that mimics a bioluminescent alarm. They really go too fast. Come on. Bioluminescent alarm of the Untitled jellyfish. That's really cool. Alright, and let's call Arena. No, we're done. Alright, sweet. Okay then. No. Right, next video then, we are going on our first deep sea dive. We'll be doing these probably every day this week, really, just the weekend off. Yeah, hope you guys are as excited as I am, which is exceptionally. Deep sea diving is what I've wanted since the start of the game, so super hype about that. Cannot wait at all. The game does make me sad, I will admit. I'm not going to go on for too long here, but I went to, as people know, like 5 years ago now, went to Costa Rica, Nicaragua, and went backpacking around, you know, because I'm an absolute cliche, like early 20s student, you know, what do you do? Oh, let's go backpacking. But the reason I went to Costa Rica and Nicaragua and Central America in general was because I love nature, basically, and sloths in particular, I'll admit, but I really wanted to experience nature whilst we still have it, essentially. So we stayed in like huts right up in the rainforest, just miles and miles and miles from electricity and everything. Just these little huts perched atop the rainforest, surrounded by the actual rainforest. No trails or anything really, except one naked trail for naked people. And I don't know, it's easy to disconnect yourself from this and from the rainforest and from everything else. But when you think about it, like, imagine seeing it die, or imagine losing it in our lifetime, or, you know, if you've got kids or you're going to have kids one day, them not being able to experience thousands of the same animals and experiences that we can currently experience, and we inherently can't experience so many things that our predecessors could. There has to be a point where the book stops. There has to be a point where this stops, you know, where we stop trashing the planet. There has to be a point where something changes, because all this kind of like, I don't know why I'm ranting about this on a YouTube video, it's just, it gets to me. All this going for personal gain stuff with people, you know, there's people out there, you know, blah blah blah, doing tons of damage, cutting down the rainforest, polluting the ocean, and it's so they can make a bit more money in this lifetime. And there's just zero consideration for what the next generations are going to do. And I will admit, in the past I've been dreadful for it. I've never been that heavy into recycling or just general anything conservation forward, but it's the last few years as I've got older that I've started to appreciate that I should have and can be doing a lot more. And it's important. It's important that we all do more. Otherwise it's not going to be around for much longer. And games like this won't be, hey, come save this beautiful ocean. It'll be, you know, when you play dinosaur game or you play, you know, prehistoric ocean. There's a game for the Wii that's like a prehistoric ocean diver. And games like this will be games like that. It won't be, hey, look at this beautiful thing that's still out there. You can go and experience it. Don't you love these animals so much? Hey, let's save them. Maybe the game isn't like going hard on that angle, but it's definitely a little bit of it. It'll be, hey, look at these beautiful extinct creatures that we used to have. There will be games out there. Endless Ocean, for example, I'd have to check. But I think if you looked across both Endless Ocean games, you could find a species that's probably now extinct. I don't know about that for sure, but it wouldn't surprise me, let's put it that way. Which is really sad. I mean, and okay, actually Endless Ocean already had extinct species, but you know what I mean? Like a species that's become extinct since their release. Anyways, I'll go on about this for too long, so I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll be back tomorrow as we go on our very first deep sea dive. Like, deep sea dive. It's going to be really cool. I'll see you folks then. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Cheers much love as always. Bye-bye.